Alrighty then. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee-da. Yeah, so I was watching a movie, right? It's called told you it's called What Happened to Monday. And basically, right, it's in a future society where you could only have one child. It sounds like China, but it's a future society where you can only have one child, right? And so this guy, he's like your grandfather, and both his I think his child, both his children, the wife and the mother and the father died at birth somehow. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the I wasn't paying attention to the beginning. But they had seven sextuplets. It's seven, right? Seven kids. They had seven twins. Septuplets, something like that, right? Yeah. And so what happens is when you have more than one child, they send the other children to this like cryogenic sleep, right? Where they tell people that they're gonna wake them up in the future when we have more food and when we can sustain a larger population because the population is overpopulated in that. It's the first one that pops out. It's the firstborn child gets to stay. Everybody else, the younger children, you gotta get put in the cryogenic sleep. And so the I don't know. I don't know what the King Jordan thing said. So that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that this guy has seven kids, right? And so what he does is he names every child the day of the week and tells them that they can only go they can only go out on the day that they were named. So like Monday goes out on Monday, Tuesday goes out on Tuesday, that kind of stuff, right? And so you realize that like each of the children, when they get older, you notice that Sunday is like the believer, she's like the churchgoer. Saturday is like the party girl, let's go have a party. And Monday is the hard worker. Yeah. And so you go through this story, huh? I don't know. I don't remember what happened Wednesday. I think Wednesday's like she's like a fighter. She like boxes or something. She's weird. She like fights. She fights a lot. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to every specific day because some of them kind of like basically, yeah, they're kind of different. It's a basically it's a very violent story where Monday ends up disappearing because every night, right? They're supposed to meet with each other and stay in the house and meet each other and talk to each other about what the person did that day. So like Monday's supposed to tell all the other sisters what Monday did that day. And so they have all seven of them have one identity. They all have to be the same person, which is this person called the Karen Seckman. And so you go through the story And Monday disappears one day, and so everybody's worried, like, what the fuck happened? And what the fuck happened? Oh shit, you can't have two of us out at the same time, because the last time two of them were out at the same time, one of them got hurt, had their injured their finger, and then fucking had the finger all like separated and shit. And so the grandfather, yeah, and so what the grandfather had to do was chop off the finger from all seven of them. Because whatever happens to one happens to all, because they're supposed to be one person. So you can't have one of them having stump one day and no stump the other day, you know? It's a very violent story. It's really cool. I liked it. It was fun. A lot of the story plots, a lot of the plot didn't make sense, especially through the end. It was just like, everybody's watching. Also, Wednesday had sex with Monday's lover. Because they're only supposed to have lovers, like one night stands. And so Wednesday was a virgin. But Monday was fucking. Like she'd been in a relationship for 6 months. She hadn't told the other sisters because the guy only works. Huh? No, because the guy works at one of the big checkpoints all around town that you have to sign in so that people. It's a real big deal if you have a sibling. But it's a really fucking. They have an entire organization dedicated to finding siblings. It's called the. It's a G.U.E and shit. Let's see. Let's get let's get let's get let's get let's get let's get. Get him, punk. Go. Like it. it's gonna break soon.
Hello, Slayer. Take care, Slayer.